We are continuing to predict every single team in every single division a couple of weeks before the NFL season starts, and today we're going over the NFC West. If you haven't watched any of the other division prediction videos, make sure to check those out after this one, and make sure to leave a comment down below to what you guys think will happen. Leave a like and subscribe before we get into it. At number 1, we have the Rams, and this team was already one of the best in the league before this offseason, but after this offseason, they went absolutely crazy, getting Trent McDuffie and, more importantly, Myles Garrett alongside some other pieces in their secondary. Myles Garrett is one of, if not the best defensive player we've seen in the past 25 years, and he is now on the Rams. He has been incredible. He just broke the sack record, and he has just absolutely dominated in the past couple of years. Now add him to this Rams defense, and they're going to be scary. Trent McDuffie is one of the best corners in the league as well. They have absolutely stacked the deck. This is undoubtedly the most stacked team in the NFL. They have the reigning MVP, reigning Defensive Player of the Year, the runner-up for the Offensive Player of the Year, a bunch of great players, and they also have the league leading in touchdowns with Davante Adams. This team is stacked from top to bottom, and I wouldn't be surprised if they are possibly one of the greatest teams of all time, especially if Aaron Donald comes back. But then again, this team is also on the edge of possibly winning a Super Bowl, as last year the Seahawks won the Super Bowl. But this will also be the last year for them to be a truly superpower in the league because they have a lot of free agents coming up. If Aaron Donald joins this team, they will form the greatest defensive line of all time and one of the best teams we've seen in this century. I think it could happen, and if that does happen, I don't think there is a chance for anyone else to win the Super Bowl, but that is still up in the air. Speaking of the Super Bowl, we have the Seahawks at number 2. The reigning Super Bowl champs lost some pieces over the offseason, most notably Clint Kubiak and Kenneth Walker, but they're still great regardless. They're still a chance regardless. And we're not really talking about their offense, but their defense is still going to be incredible. They should still be considered as contenders, one of the top contenders in the NFL. They're heading to year 3 with Mike Macdonald, and this team is just dominant defensively. Their team is only going to get better internally on that defensive side of the ball. The only question that I have for this team is, can Sam Darnold and JSN recreate the same production? With the loss of Clint Kubiak, can Sam Darnold still play at that level, and can JSN be that high-level number 1 receiver in the league? He has all the talent to do so, but maybe in a new scheme he is limited as well. And Sam Darnold, again, if he's not having that great corner behind him, can he play to that level? But I still believe in this team. Again, their defense should be dominant, and the Seahawks should be a true contender in the NFL. At number 3 of the Niners, and they are unfortunately already destroyed by injuries in training camp with an already old roster. Ricky Pearsall is going to miss a lot of the season, or if not the whole season, due to knee injuries. Mike Evans is already missing time. They signed Deebo Samuel. This is just the classic Niners. They have a lot of injuries already, and we haven't even started. Unfortunately, Kyle Shanahan got into a car accident and is also out as well. This team is very uncertain, but they still have enough talent to compete in the NFC with anybody. George Kittle, Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, the list goes on and on. This team is stacked with great talent, but they're getting older, and the window is obviously closing. This could literally be the last year for them to be really, really good. But their injury luck is not looking the best right now. Hopefully, since they have other players coming back from injury, they're able to start the season off strong. If they can, I think they can make the playoffs as well, even in a tough NFC. And this would mean the NFC West would have 3 teams from their division to make the playoffs. At number 4, we have the obvious pick in the Cardinals. The quarterback is the biggest question for this team. They have big questions around Jacoby Brissett, and Carson Beck looked good in the Hall of Fame game, but is only 1 game. And I will say they are the least talented division, or the least talented team in the division, but they have great players, especially on the offensive side. Hoping for a bounce back season by MHJ, by Marvin Harrison Jr. I still believe in him. I think he can be a good receiver. I don't know if he's going to live up to his generational prospect title anymore, but he still should be really good next year. They obviously have Mike Wilson and Trey McBride, the best tight end in the league, and they drafted Jeremiah Love, who can be a top 5 running back this season if everything goes well. The talent is there, but I don't know if the infrastructure is there for him. The defense should be questionable, and that's about it for this team. We know what they are. There should be a good offense, and Beck should be stepping into a good system, but they're just looking for the future, and they're just building for next season as well. At MVP for this division, we have Matthew Stafford. He's the best quarterback in this division on the best team with the most opportunity to put up generational numbers on one of the best teams of all time. So that should be pretty easy that he's MVP. Same story for Puka Nacua. Again, I could see JSN do this, Christian McCaffrey maybe, but I think Puka Nacua paired with Stafford, I think he'll have his best season yet. Again, Davante Adams is kind of maybe not regressing, but we'll see if he could repeat the same 17 touchdown season as last year. Puka Nacua is the obvious number one choice in this offense and what could be the best offense in the league. So Puka Nacua is the Offensive Player of the Year. Again, boring pick here. Defensive Player of the Year is Myles Garrett. He's surrounded by one of the best defensive infrastructures he's had in his entire career and one of the best defensive lines he's had his entire career. He just came off winning the actual award and breaking the sack record. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets close to 20 sacks again in this new infrastructure. And if Aaron Donald joins this team, he might just go for even more historical numbers, and this team will be unstoppable. Offensive Rookie of the Year, I picked Jeremiah Love, but I will say Price from the Seahawks is a sneaky pick because he is going to be their second string running back. Hopefully their starting running back needs a much better infrastructure in a run-heavy offense compared to Jeremiah Love. But Jeremiah Love has all the talent in the world to win this Offensive Rookie of the Year award, not only in this division, but in the NFL as a whole. He has all the tools to be a great running back this next season. For the X Factor, I put CMC. We all know how great CMC is. He is a generational running back and one of the best receiving backs of all time, if not the best. And he is literally the Niners offense. The only thing that I put him as X Factor is of his health. And in all honesty, I would put the Niners' health as of his X Factor. If they are healthy throughout the season, they could potentially finish second or maybe even win this division. That's how talented they are. But they're already starting off the wrong foot. Another X Factor is obviously Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is not right now on the Rams, but it's heavily speculated that he will join the Rams into this next season. If he does, and if he's even 80% of what he was, the Rams should be heavy Super Bowl favorites, as they would form one of the best defensive lines of all time. Speaking of defensive line, my breakout player is Walter Nolan of the Cardinals. He had a okay or to good rookie season until he missed some time, but I truly believe that he'll break out next year as one of the best young defensive tackles in the league, as he was drafted that highly for a reason. And yeah, he's my pick. Overall, if the Niners are healthy, I think this could be the best division we've had in the 2020s so far. We have three really talented teams that could easily make the playoffs. It could realistically make the NFC Championship game, and with the Seahawks and the Rams, they could easily win the Super Bowl. But if Aaron Donald also joins this division, I think the Rams are clearly the best team. Right now, it's kind of a toss-up. Maybe if you want to argue the Seahawks are better, I still think the Rams are the best team. But if Aaron Donald joins this division, it'll only get scarier for the entire NFL. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Leave a like and make sure to subscribe.